You see, say yes. Now, one question we'll first start with this question. They say 3-4 points I don't already up of come out. The purpose of this protest, they really achieve them.
To me, they achieve the purpose. Okay, we don't invalid that moment of struggle. Then now, we say you think it don't get other strong effects.
Now, if they talk to you, so bank, I don't know of many banks, like 2 banks where they are working, they close 12 o'clock because of this whole thing. So many persons they will be say they won't use bank. You know, expect them they leave their work first. At least if you reach work, okay, take maybe 1 or 2 shows, they take excuse me, they go bank, only for you to reach bank don't close. No thanks to traffic if you turn. Maybe you get what you must do now, your particular branch you must go. You can't reach the bank don't close. I don't know of all the banks, like 2 banks when I go to they are aware of 12 o'clock and they close. All because of this whole thing. And they close, they don't go out. We also normally before even 4 they close, those bankers will see the office they reach like 6-7 they don't close. But these are close and go home because nobody know tomorrow. Only me know say tomorrow now Wednesday. Nobody know tomorrow because they don't know what thing go fit play. Yeah. So everybody use their account. Even now, things now don't cost. Food stuff things don't cost. They are not going to understand. And I've been in with day. I'm not going to order for only this state or for everywhere. Whether I get because anything for those states and get it in a day. Yeah. So I'm not going to understand whether for only this states. I only speak for this state because nowadays I don't know prices of other states. Whether only this state, this thing for cost like this, and whether I get what the government will do put to help the situation because this thing not funny, my brother. That sachet tin tomatoes where they say 15 naira. Some people they sell at 100 naira, some people they sell at 150. We some people go just buy so when they see add 1 or 2 together, they mix you. Now the thing just go up. People they look at it think the main thing tomatoes, mango the cost. Now they see bring at the way they see they do all these sachet beverages. So when they see bring and may see help people. Now 15 naira they sell and now it don't go up. Everything don't cost, all because of this protest. Now I don't know whether now only this Benin, this Edo State now for cost because me no say not only here they for do protest.
Alright, on a very good day now one of those things when it comes to say things they cost. Sometimes when they ask, what thing they make and the cost? But if you ask my people in the same market, they will tell you say
that's what they buy.
That's what they buy. How you go say mostly I think that transport before they don't add joint transport.
Everything don't go
add joint transport. Sometimes I don't blame them because people when they travel they go buy goods that they know what they pass through.
Also they don't transport.
No, sorry. They pay for it. They go transport.
The normal when
the oil increases for them, you call the price at 150. That's normally now 40 now, 40, 50, but not if you are all. And funny enough, all these things they now divide by 2. But still, the will be like this, but the quantity with this side, divide by 2. I'm gonna tell you. In fact, now the same, and the thing they use to fight for that with this good governance. Before now. Would they still do such things? Would they still count things? Everything, no, they fill up. But because of saying 1 or 2 things, but not this kind of level we're supposed to maintain a certain level. Let me say Nigeria will do like this before you know that we call it. No, it not makes sense. When did they call Nigeria giant of Africa, giant of Africa? In this, why did they call Nigeria giant of Africa? There. Not me now, for us, but now, the thing call it go down, it go down. So when you don't understand it, and we see why the protest start with that. And the reason why I tell you say they achieve the ABC, they give them this new year, and later tell them say, may they give them little time, may they work on that 5 for 5. And I believe say the youth now they wait for how the 5 for 5 the thing really materialize, so that really they see results. You see, say the panel of judicial now, the judicial panel now to take care of all this.
Set up their own
they want to see the proactive, they want to see results because they're waiting the purpose of that protest like that. So, but then the
That's the good side.
The negative
side now.
So we say
Food stuff don't cost. Now as we talk to you now, if you use look screen and say different states now don't they parade people say they gone body despite we say get COVID-19 they gone body kind of they sit down for different states now. Now what will be the possibility say these people where they arrest now waiting call say they really commit the crime say they look say no people will go late or people will be say if they waka pass that one join. Now I go say down on the negatives. Another positive side for this thing you see now the federal government now they will talk say okay maybe they employ people
they will say at least 75 billion
Oyo State now don't give orders say they employ like 5,000 youth.
After
So at least this now the good side for the protest now. So even the federal government they cry now say okay they need to employ youth. Like for Lagos State for the judiciary panel where they say they bring youth inside the matter too among these NSAS protests. Now another thing we will look for inside that panel. Before we open the call line, we say waiting this at the end of the day we will really get to what we want. The purpose of this judicial panel I say okay make them
fish out those who will say they're responsible for all the
make justice come for the people and they go really achieve them and waiting with the possibility say if they don't come with a recommendation and everything the state government or the federal will use and work. Not forget confab of how many years ago with after this we know how much they spend for that matter we know how much they spend for different things like that at the end of the day you know they get head no confab when they say they do that when they say they bring different idea at the end of the day
you know what's in it you know what's in it sometimes in life
in get where things they reach we come need to change the way we do things. We did so many meetings since confab all those the elites all those
our guys the welfare rule both the former and the present all of them they meet together they brainstorm but today perform say former heads of state and other people say don't get pressure for this government as educated as they are. I don't know why they difficult to come together bring ideas together to make Nigeria work. You feel me? Because we they hold different meeting and all this meeting now money that they pay for hotels food everything wey dey hold but sometimes you go expect something positive come out you know go come out year after year we still dey cry for one thing so all the meetings wey the former heads of state and the president all the meetings wey dey hold the top leaders wetin go dey bring na this made the gift the power meeting for meeting you no dey see results and no be rocket science to do meeting take change things. But why the delay? Why the so people like say, you know, something they will be say the other capital we don't want to know. So the reason now we see this now, this protest now, and just 2 weeks last to but you see the result now. That's why things still follow up. And we condemn the acts of violence. We be say they take destroy things, especially for Lagos. We be say now they tell us now say money to take bring back those things about 1 trillion, if not more than.
Then one state like that say they will reach 5 billion
for their whole
different states. They bring out
even if it's 500. Before if they don't come join, you know what I mean. But then if all this money now when they want continue usually repair, so if we channel like those other things what they cry for before, we don't see for instance for Lagos, road wey dey use 1 trillion for instance take fix, they don't dey see am, they don't know how long it will last, but no na they wan go dey fix the infrastructure before you come think of wetin you see the face you see the matter wey say if everything time we go and say 6 9 if you attend to issues on time you no go escalate no go for ground with the tell us now see your say Christmas o and inside this COVID-19 everywhere that's why we everywhere don tire pass o jailbreak no be all the criminals wey run no be dey back o some dey things security matter me and you go dey waka and dey look back up and down especially people wey dey waka for in the evenings these days dem dey tell me say the some people tell me say for ring road na 1 sometimes 5 people don run there 4 people run there don stand there instanta different areas now Christmas never reach now.
Not security men no
right now opportunity now you see now if the state government answer this protest
for not reach
like this we for not going to get more issues now just to tackle the ones who busy with this thing now we want to go back and forth.
Everyone go subject to the government say make dem fast do the thing I mean security people make dem help. Yes, so those are the thing of fun. Many people don't complain. Many people they don't get road for long road. You have drug beside these people so they go like that.
With Taxi Johnson. Some of the low run down. You see that kind of problem for them before it's for them. So one makes sense. So, and then one thing of one people see the film say if government want increase something, you know they take time. Why? Well, no, they take time. When they increase fuel, that they you don't take time. But when we need to implement other things, we say go fit you call it take time. Why?
They say that policy.
Which policy?
That's what they talk.
Even the president will say he don't carry ladder, so government supposed to bring them down because now waiting they make people the para. Why would those things them be done? Now okay. From next week now, make the same for 100.
How to regulate price of things.
I tell you, honestly.
I'm not sure because government will regulate. You know why?
Why?
And they don't really get anything to offer, so to say. If, for example, say we get government tomatoes farm, we say yes, government get many farm. Maybe tomatoes what they consume for Nigeria, government on at 70%. Who buy as a private person come bring tomatoes make on it is at price? I don't know if you understand. Who buy you? What buy government almost in as down and 70% then they feed Nigeria. Don't feed the price. You know that's right
to join
no this is I will not get the one we say yes. So government not to get the fee, but it got to take enter.
The thing go to partnership with other people.
Some of things now will be the big challenge to we say no fit talk. You be like you know if you talk.
Right, then reduce the cost of things. Smoke as 2.6 before. My friend tell me say yesterday 2.7. 100 I don't jump on top. Never this Christmas. You see how
everything money.
So we know how government wants to slash the price of things so
and they give me commodities. Again, before we will still beg the we can see governor may they see how may they run things to the presidency, may they know how to fit security, how to fit help. And again, the traffic still full time, S1, see how to take everywhere all good, may they bring in more men. Because the thing they say, one of the challenges they gave is say, please wait 2 to 3 people go match, you see only one person will be there. We go check this one stop, but that one don't pass back, go. So only one will go fit. We drivers make we stay on our own, they use our canoe, stop when they say make you stop. That is where they go. You go reach out quick if you not block the road. By the time you block out, everybody don't lock for day. So yesterday I go sir, I come out for you at about 2:05, I reach us after 8. Because of traffic. How many hours journey? I will go Lagos because of traffic. So and again, make government side of it take this. Another challenge on I see for inside again is this issue of coffee. Thank God the thing they help. We can put up for 4 o'clock. People like okay and go 6 o'clock. When they see if not to do one like Lagos soon because they say do not be Lagos, but for traffic, let's say they resemble Lagos. So when they see if not to move and go like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, government na beg we dey, I beg make it for help because yesterday see the rush people they rush to make sure say 6 o'clock not meet them for outside. At the end of the day, many people reach us around 9, and many people jam themselves. I see 1 or 2 accidents until everybody hurry. They your lane, not day your lane, they can't jam each other like that. They think want to something else. So if not to move them, maybe they add 1 hour join or like 2 hours, like I make it be like 6 to 7 or 6 to 8, make it see help because the traffic from the time not be here. Many people not could reach out again. And beg now we see they suggest that because the thing to a very large extent the coffee they help. They help. Don't maintain many things from inside the house. So we know this make it come out and make it see how if you take adjust them. Then we don't talk many negative side of this and the good side too of this protest. The thing they say not really what we want to see this. So you can't be like say the bad side. Now you they want plenty pass the good side. You can't be like say the good side the front, but the bad side now they call I call so long term plan as I call it. So now the short term what they see now and many things and again make them look into those people we see they arrest.
see,
me they look into their
now people say
many
already come from work.
Yeah,
People
many
go market.
innocent people. Me they look into their matter, and again, make each state, me they see. They say you don't say too long, nothing make right. These people now they feel say that they are right, and then they go carry the food. But you want to say they come go they carry other things. Can make government try on their own, maybe they do things open for us to see. Everybody will say, yeah, na KUFM be this place, not be secret. Everybody. If everybody knows, we got the president and see you for me. We go Buster. Because everybody go Buster. So you come look and say, so put this put
you know to pay me. The shame, we this country just did now for the international community, for the eye of other people, we be saying they look us.
shame.
See, when I speak to state, people they talk on top of roof, from I mean, now what KJ first, but what if fall from that side?
Go if I go the shame.
Because this one, as soon as I see copy, the states, people stampede.
You know, people possession carry many people. One carry like 3 bags for head.
Well, the guy will decide go. As he put up on neck, he say head SARS. What's it called? This one.
Go to inside.
I think the same thing. I beg, make a comment.
When I look, I don't see how it me just look for the because they really want to do. Yes. Forgiveness for the whole way. May they look into the matter.
The for the land. If many people get job, they don't go reason all these things. If many people, they have this period there, many people now, they don't get where they go. If anything are here that they will, because person will come their office, we can't leave office, we can't climb fence, one go find bag of rice, we go full the table, or in the factory they do work. We they put things for people, basically go positively. At least people have pocket, you go fit buy something. Things go fit cheap, you go fit afford things. Let me say people go there and the things they cost. To who get the money? Sometimes money on the like this 100K, but in the next one I go remain 2K, 3K.
You go be enough money.
You know what money? Now it's there to where they hold money pay. As the pay since we remain for you now 2K, you hold up. You stop inside now 1K, you hold up. That's what it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed at least take care of yourself, your family. You still get another one, you still rest on. But it's not there like that for the country. And you're going to see you go to see the money they spoil for this same country. You still people they pay. You take up 1 trillion now for what it's for Lagos. How much you pay for population? How much you pay for population? So sometimes I don't understand that is the
community. I know that for this state too.
This year, now 1 year, we will see me. I don't feel forget this year. If not the vision, when we want to see, when they tell us year 2000, so we will see. Then we see, we start. And the time now we see the kind government will define now opportunity for the youth now to take what belongs to them positively. Just go ready for 2023, and if you don't say you qualified, if you don't get money, you bring out your manifesto. People will say they believe in you. They will raise money. They will get funds for you. We will change the system. We will change things. Enough is enough. Secret country we say everything there, but we are fighting for food now. Even for them, they can't buy the entire bush. If this day okay, but that's what they do. With uniform, they can't buy they go inside bush. American country will go carry buy for warehouse. They go inside bush. Just imagine the kind of video play fully for the internet, for social media, because of Nigeria. Professor this, professor that, MD, full everywhere. People get the different degrees, everywhere, full everywhere, suit everywhere. But see where we did. See where we did now. This is what we say. Say stampede full all the states now, discover now stampede. What you supposed to do? Okay. COVID-19, the face mask. This is what they do to each other. I never know what will come after now. That's another negative side again. It's like COVID-19. I will be health-wise. It takes to get your motto. a test. It gets somebody to go do.
By the time they go do the test now.
So that I don't even man. Test
Government when they plan this, by the time they go now, come calculate the money now on that bill again. I'm not going to call me not be like.
Now look at the talk and let it pursue. Let us know the effects, the negative, the positive, and the contribution. Everything will be say yes and solution, possible solution.
yes.
Possible
So
solution.
I repeat of what
I don't give one or two solutions before we open the caller. Possible solution to for this thing. We don't talk so many things.
the possible solution now, you know, they hard at all. Now just to follow some of the agenda so they so bring down the cost of things, of essential commodities, especially bring them down, then put things in order. If na road what do make we see wetin dey happen, and those wey be say dem dey the reason for that this thing we want to see justice. If all these things dey, nobody go dey invest for anything. If person commit, make we dey see the result. No be say everything go dey down like carpet. Carpet don full. Carpet don full. Wetin we wan dey sweep better again? So you no need many things don dey under carpet, but now more dey do dey transparent. And if government dey do all these things, I just want a solution be say you go make everywhere dey see
I think we see get the federal government and the army because they say me and me come the wrong things now.
for some visa foreigners.
We understand because they would not say that be security. Army now defend because this one now will be say they will say okay, may they come and now may not go result at the end of the day we never finish for end SARS, we will do end soldier. So make the why you as a team because once you don't say soldier go now go there they go, then they come again. So make they know how to take do and make come affect people again. Come go result to because now with the CC you see medical doctor they use and take the big soldier. Yes now. Then we see one man will be say he carry his wife
for checkpoint for curfew.
Yes now the doctor supposed to be what?
Yes now supposed to be
carry to the rock gutter. Then we see one man with pregnant wife won't help him. Inside the matter they begin to flog the man. Soldier so make move flog for ATM for bank for I think Lagos or so, but they don't arrest that soldier now. It's still make result to
not going to start again.
To settle wahala to start wahala again. So make it no result to that one. 07062639275 09039394427 08121789154. Don't forget the same message come the text to the line. Only message you will send come this line for 08074009076.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I do under man. Let's get for this smoke.
Thank you very much. If you send WhatsApp message, come 081 21789154.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kosum, you're welcome. We allow you too.
We don't allow you. What do you do the country? Okofu. The country that you Good afternoon. You don't know where the call us from. Okay, talk to us. Thank you very much.
What do you listen to?
You know, say when they start with this. Before they take they get branches, they get bad governance and everything, they go the interfere and everything, so they reduce price. Then majorly the first 5-point agenda, they get to do with everything about the NSAS. And very soon we will read everything to you for inside this program. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'll be listening to your program.
You know where they call us from?
I'm calling from area pipeline.
Okay. Make a speak pitch.
Mr. Roland.
But the solution is now for this country. We could be to
we don't struggle to hear your question back. Hello?
I think what we need now for the system to bring in the competency youth for this for the back. What the system? Now the first second people have to do this comment. The second people in university. I want to change the system. If we don't change the system, we are going to remain like this. All the way to say that we talk we need to change the system.
Roland, for this program, we know the corner, we know the attack anybody. We know the attack anybody. We don't talk, they talk on a general note, not call anybody name. That's what they say, you can still go on and they say, you know, you need to apologize for that statement.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Youth with brain. All of our youth when they go different countries now go become a minister. Go be now Igbo born, that Nigerian born, Casey Madu, let me say for Canada. Young man, if you are minister for a year, the brain, the things where they put if you use that for a year. So we need to change this because the research is not too much. Honestly, I don't want to talk to you.
Even for America, some of the most in America, there will be the passionate people for that.
So if the environment is for them to work,
we need to give the youth number the chance.
The matter, don't worry. We don't your name, where they come from?
Don't do it. That is small.
It is that close to my brother.
Thank you very much, Media Prefect. Media Prefect, one more time, I make you accept. Condolences, yes, your elder brother follow God, the kingdom come, and God nine will best. Before we go to a break, with this market, make we quickly let you know we will talk about the 5-point agenda. One of the things make the end the SARS,
The reform police.
And talking about police brutality. The other thing again, they set up a independent body will go oversee and investigate and also prosecute all those police will be say they do the brutality too, and make them also evaluate them after they don't disband them and make them make sure they get people get justice for inside the matter, and make them increase their salary and give them talking about police who when they increase police salary,
so that they
give them
they compensate them
for
the release of all arrested
protestants.
Justice for the deceased victims of police brutality and appropriate compensation for their families.
So this thing, so far now we say yes they don't. Most will look how many they will do. This they don't really end this house. That's 1% of the ceremony. But the protesters when they arrest that time, and before this whole thing come turn to like this, now only few now we know they say they don't release. So I don't know what we will find out why they don't release. Or after this one maybe say they arrest now into looting. Then now we say each state now they set up the independent body where they say it will evaluate them, check them, and then we go judge the matter. Then for the I know the IG that time talk say okay they want all those SARS or those people that time, so they go check their brain, they go give this check them. Especially when this new one, the SWAT them, they go see check them too. So we don't know that one like police and neither one did. But so far I believe so they don't almost do everything
The salary for the police.
They don't say they will increase them, but we never see them when I don't start to work. Then the other one and the welfare now we never see that one. Their well-being.
The compensation.
Never see that one. So when they don't see they could do one. They could wash. And remember that time before this thing be like this, the speaker of the House of Representatives he talks say make the youth relax, make they give them 2 weeks. If after 2 weeks they not see all these things, then make them protest again. See that they feel come out again. Man, not me say use that word.
They give the 2 weeks. 8 or 9 days.
But now with the 2 weeks now, aside this thing, I don't they come back with all this work what they do. Make we see how it will be before 2 weeks.
go reach. More good this market or come continue the program.
Hello, entrepreneurs, business owners, and organizations. KUFM 92.7 has an impressive and constantly expanding number of followers online. You can now advertise your goods and services on KUFM's social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Take advantage of our online presence and reach out to our growing audience at very affordable rates. Call 0703 109 4612 or 0806 530 5657 or 0802 232 7191 or visit our marketing office, top floor, Enterprise Foundation Building, number 62, Ihama Road, GRA, Benin City. KUFM, your business growth partner.
Trying to get or receive information through all corners of the globe requires unprecedented internet service. At Wireless NG, we provide fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service for homes and businesses. Service is currently available across Lagos and Benin. Visit us today at Wireless NG 5 Ramaya, Ikenede Street off PZ Sapler Road, Benin City, or our marketing office, 70 Olowo Complex, Airport Road, Benin City, or call 0807-887-9960 or 0703-672-9147. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
Honey?
Yes, dear.
I'm tired of the poor power situation. Every time I stock the fridge, I come back to spoiled food. I think it's about time we go solar.
How?
With Vertical Solar, we can have all our appliances and electronics powered by solar, and they allow us to pay small. We can pay instrumentally with as low as 36,000 naira monthly, spread across 12 months.
Tell me more.
I know you like the idea of paying small. Vertical Solar range of products can power all household devices, including air conditioners and water pumps.
What are the benefits of solar power?
We are talking uninterrupted power supply, no monthly electricity bill, no more spending on generator, and no more generator noise.
I see. But how can I locate Vertical Solar?
Head now to 28 Country Home Motel Road off Ajib Junction, Sapler Road, Benin City, or Blossom Mall beside Stop to Shop stores, DBS Road, Asaba. Or you can call them on 0816-170-1105 or 0703-623-4843. You can also send them an email on info@verticalsolar.com.ng.
Vertical Solar, your lifetime power partners.
Thank you, it is still with us. You know, to touch the dial on top Kiyobonga excitement. And for the last lap of the program, this will take 1 or 2 calls before we come out for the studio for the sport crew. My name is Akelimere to get everything broken from inside the Golden Chamber. I will talk about the effects of this answers. We don't talk the good side, the bad side, and we say from now on. We don't talk 1 or 2 solutions, and some people don't still talk their own to make yourself still be part of fun. 0706263975. 0903939447 08121789154. I see WhatsApp number with that. If you send WhatsApp message, come go follow it down for you. Also message come the test line for 08074009076. I was make I read one thing for you. I say no matter how far a village is, ballot boss will get there. Okay. But the development won't get there.
Okay. So ballot box will reach out. They will use canoe take carry ballot box go polling unit. Abi, the same canoe to take carry food go distribute that problem. It's all right.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my info.
Yes, I'm
Good to you.
I go to with this elder, they will discuss and they will like that. We can get a good result so that we can work with them. Consequently, I will advise people, if you agitate now, keep them your proposal and get come back to children and deliberate on it.
Oh, thank you very much.
That makes sense.
Good afternoon.
But that will be waiting the next people we're not supposed to attend to now. They're supposed to attend to that because now the crowd of the people that apart from this 5-point agenda, you see they call it change the matter from head stars to head back governance. All this government, those things on the graph. So there is
thank you very much. Last we'll do alright. God will help us. Nigeria will still better. The good book say living dog is better than a dead lion. We could just keep up alive. It's a good thing to me, men in the house. Seriously, the way food items cost now, not good at all. We pray for better Nigeria. May the good Lord heal our land. Gentle, innocent. That Benue boy from Opa. One love. The last call. Hello.
Hello,
Where they call us from? Okay, so help us speak patient sharply. They talk to us.
that's good too.
Everybody coming to against you.
Thank you very much. Because of time, now we'll take the program. Rich tomorrow, we'll come here with another program. I'll make we decide. We'll count the matter. We'll go decide tomorrow. When I can merit and get a host for you. Not touch the sport crew. We'll let you know to that place.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Someday look, someday walk, someday talk, someday shop, someday leave on the food for ground. They walk up on the shop, plenty and move for jungle. When lion they talk, tortoise shut up, plenty and move for jungle. Some they drop, some they count, some they grow, some they bounce, some they live on the roof while some sleep on the ground. Some they think, some they fast, as them chop our country go down. They walk up on the shop, plenty and move for jungle. When tiger they come, lizard go run, levels different for jungle. Jungle, 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 concrete jungle, jungle, my country jungle, jungle, lion dead there, jungle, cheetah stay there, jungle, and the cheetah where, jungle, hyena dead there, jungle. Jungle no go dabaru, I'm here, no go dabaru, I'm here. Maluda jam kangaroo, Mr. Kangaroo, Tanzania, Oya, Elenia, love my neighbor, no day, Bambiala, no day. No day, no day, no day, no day, no day. Nobody for jungle, everybody on your own. That's all you be for jungle, everybody on your own.
To win for the 9 Mobile Mega Millions promo. 90 people go home at 1 million naira every day for 90 days. 2 people go win smartphones every hour, every day. The one with it pass, now the 10 million naira grand prize. If you not be 9 Mobile customer, move, come outside or buy a new line. In addition to the plenty millions and smartphones, we go summer you with 1 gigabyte plus 500 naira airtime instanta plus up to 100% data bonus for 1 year. Recharge 200 naira and above. Make you for the win. Promo starts August 10 and ends November 7, 2020 and is approved by FCCPC.
9 Mobile.
All the programs on KU 92.7 are now open for sponsorship and advert placements. For sponsorship and advert placements, call now for inquiries 070-380-50243 or 080-8877-3644 or visit
92.7 KUFM.
people, good evening and welcome to Sports Fiesta. It is live on 90.7 KUFM, Benin City. I am Stanley Ibrahim, the Colmedy Sports in Bocalabra. Senator Francis, the Sports Berlusconi, and Negosa Igbekan, the Sports Maestro, are with me in the studio this evening. And together we will be looking at what is happening in England. The FA, that is the Football Association, has launched a diversity code to increase BAME and female representation. BAME, of course, refers to black and black, Asian, and minority ethnic groups, while female representation, we're talking about the women. So they want to increase people from the BAME background and also women in football. In Formula One, Lewis Hamilton, well, he is the top driver at Mercedes, and right now the boss of Mercedes, Toto Wolff, is saying that there is no concern that Lewis Hamilton will sign, so he's not bothered. He's confident that Lewis Hamilton is going to extend his contract with Mercedes. Come on. Where else is there for him to go to? Ferrari have said they are not even competitive, and they don't think they will be competitive until 2022. And right now, Mercedes are top. So why would he even go anywhere? Why will he contemplate going anywhere? In athletics, we can tell you that the Cardiff Half Marathon has been postponed until October 2020 because of COVID-19. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's begin with football. We've got the Football Association telling us that football clubs, they will be required to meet a requirement diversity target of 15% in new executive jobs and 25% in coaching roles under a code that is devised by the Football Association. The Football Leadership Diversity Code aims to tackle racial inequality in the English game. It also hopes to increase the number of female coaches in women's football. Now, Paul Elliott, who is the head of the FA's Inclusion Advisory Board, he says the new code will hold football to account. At present, only 5 of the 92 Premier League and English Football League, that's EFL managers or head coaches, are black, Asian, or from a minority ethnic group. 19 of the 20 Premier League clubs, they have agreed to the voluntary code so far, with Southampton the only exceptions. They said that they are really supportive of the code's objective, but they are waiting to see how it fits with the Premier League's own advanced equality standard before revising their recruitment processes, which they say are the culmination of a 5-year equality and diversity journey. So here we go again, talking about how to increase the number of blacks, Asian, or from other minority groups in football, and also how to increase the number of women who are managing women's teams.
Well, I think this is something really good. Good developments coming out from the English Premier League, and now over 40 clubs.
That's from the English FA.
And more than 40 clubs have signed up in total. So, from the fact that you have so many clubs signing up, I think it's something really, really good. And if you look at it, very few black, Asian, and minority ethnic have been, in coaches, which is not really, really good. We've discussed this over and over. Not that they are not good enough to become a coach or to become a sporting director or a technical director at a big club, but because of one thing or the other. But looking at it this time around, we've seen how most of these black guys have performed, though they're very few, but they perform. One of them is Nuno Espirito Santo of Toronto Wanderers. Yes, a fantastic coach. When he came on board, nobody expected much from him, but right now he's rubbing shoulders. Even in Europe, he's doing very well. And others also doing well. But the fact that they are very few, is the reason why we are asking so many questions. But now that they look at it from different angles and they say, okay, they're going to give 50% of new executive appointment. Come on, I think this will really make things work out the way it should be. Instead of having somebody who's a Caucasian or somebody who is white and is not that qualified that black, but because of the skin color, come on, it doesn't work that way. Let the put the cap fits, let the person wears it, wear the cap, and let it go on just like that. Don't say because of the skin color or because of the background, then you don't give them the job. We've seen blacks doing very well more than white. So for me, I think it's a matter of what do you have to produce, what do you have to show to us, and if we appoint you, how are you going to ensure that we make this football club much more bigger than what you are saying right now? These are the questions to ask, and if they have qualified enough, then give them the job. I think this will go a long way. Honestly, it will go a long way. We are going to get many reactions from what they've come out with today. So many positive reactions. I think I have to give them kudos.
Is this at this present time, we are still talking about the number of percentage of people from the big background that have been appointed or given jobs to perform at the coach administrative level. You should be giving out appointment jobs to everybody who are good enough to take on anything. You should not be thinking about who is more superior, the skin color is more superior, is it the white, is it the black, is it the green, is it the red, as the case may be. But nevertheless, 15%, not a bad one, but I'm urging them to do more. I mean, you should not look at your skin color to determine what you can do or the height you can get to. You should look at your performances. You look at your CV to judge you, what your antecedents, to judge you. I remember one time when James Abion, he was a player for them. Darry Moore came on board and even came to Old Trafford and defeated Jose Mourinho of Manchester United. Then the damage had already been done. Then they were relegated, and he went to the championship. I think he finished third. Then went through because he couldn't really get a Premier League. But the very next season that they even sacked him before they brought in Stephen Village and all that, he even took them to the fourth position at the middle of the season. At the fourth position, it wasn't as if the season has ended. At the fourth position, they fired him and brought in someone that failed as at last 2 seasons rather. That failed to even bring them to the Premier League before Stephen Village rather was appointed. And later brought them to the Premier League. Look at what Chris Houston have done with Newcastle United, with Brighton and Hove Albion. And they brought in someone, especially with Brighton, that has not finished above Chris Houston since he came on as Brighton and Hove Albion manager. I think it's high time we jettison this. I'm a white person, so I'm not superior. You look at the life of Frank Lampard and Gerrard. I don't think if they were black, Lampard or Steven Gerrard would have been coaches of Chelsea and Glasgow Rangers respectively. I hope that very soon, the world will change its mentality to say that it is only one race, and that's the human race.
Yeah, and it's good that they are considering this 15% increase in new executive jobs and then 25% in the coaching roles. But we have to advise the black people or people from the background that they must be qualified. Because as they say, if you do not buy the ticket, you will not win the lottery. So if they are saying we are giving this opportunity to this set of people, you have to be qualified first before you get that opportunity. But it is clear, it is apparent, everybody can see that the number of blacks, Asian or other minority groups that are in this position, it is too small compared to the number of qualified people from this background, and that's why it has become a problem. Yeah, that's why we're having this.
Ole got the job on a platter of gold. He wasn't really the most qualified managers out there, but because he's an S-player of Manchester United, they gave him the job. But what is he the only one that is an S-player of Man United? Dwight York has since gotten his license way before Ole got his, and Dwight York is a fantastic manager. The little club that Ole has coached, he has done very well. And I've listened to him. He's one of those few guys when he talks. When he talks football, you know that this guy has got something. I know sometimes the way you talk doesn't really translate to what you do on the pitch, but Ole was brought in for a trial and error, and thus far to some extent it has worked for them. He qualified them for the Champions League, and back to back now he has been able to beat Paris Saint-Germain at home in France. The 2 times he has met them right there in the Champions League. And maybe, I don't know, I still don't feel that they'll get out of the group, but maybe they will get out of the group and go ahead to have a fantastic season. Why didn't they do the same with the black players that are coaches now? With them, why only Ole was more of a bench warmer when Dwight York was there. Most times he comes in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to play. Sometimes he gets to start, but the time he started ahead of Dwight York is way fewer than the time he was on the bench. So I feel that these things are there systematically, but people are trying not to talk about it. But hopefully, with what they've done now, that they can come to understand that there's only one race. Yes, 15%, maybe the next few years to be 30%, even 50%. Let them come in with a CV if they are worthy of being your coach, of being your FA chairman. Let them lead. When they are not, I'm not saying that when they are not qualified because they want to encourage people from the big background, then you must give them the job. No, when they are qualified and you are absolutely sure that they are qualified, then give them the job.
Alright, that is the situation, and we hope that this will they will really work on this and eventually give us what they are telling us. That is 15% targets for executive position, and then 25%, so that it will mean that 25% of the coaches or as the managers or the first team coaches, because the nomenclature could be different. Teams in the UK, especially in the Premier League, they usually have first team coach. So if you hear someone is the head coach, it doesn't mean he is the manager. Manager is the one who is the coach of the first team in our own parlance over here. So we are looking at a situation where you will have 25% of all those who are managers and first team coaches in the English Premier League and in the English Football League, all of them being blacks or from the blacks, Asian, or from other minority ethnic groups, and not only Caucasians. And you look right now, the only coach of such background in the Premier League is the Wolverhampton Wanderers. The rest of them are Caucasians.
Yes, they are all Caucasians. There's none, they are all. There's the only person, and I disagree that these guys, apart from the top manager like Jose and the rest, they are the best hands around. I just made mention of Darren Moore. I think the young man did very well with West Bromwich Albion. But just recently, at the beginning of the season, that Chris Christian got a job with Nottingham Forest. I mean, this man has been there for a very long time. There are so many. Dwight York was interviewed on one of those international TV. He said most times they go out seeking for jobs with probably better, proposals from them. But because of their skin color, it is so difficult for him to get even a League One job. Not talking about the championship of the Premier League. That they will just tell you that you've done very well, your performances are fantastic, we hear from us, and they never call you. And sometimes they bring in managers that they get to sack in the next 3-6 months. And you wonder why we're not given a chance to really showcase your talents.
Okay, guys, just got some really heartwarming news before I got into the studio, because it concerns someone who is my friend, my very dear friend. In fact, she's not just a friend, she was my classmate in school, and she's also joined us here on this show on Sports Fiesta, my very good friend Ngozi. But yeah, I remember when she even came here, she said I'm no longer known as, I'm still Ngozi, but I am now Oluchi Tobe Chuku, popularly known as Tobex Sports. She is now the media officer of the Super Falcons. She just called me before I got into the studio, and she was telling me, well, thank you very much. I'm like, thank you for what that you started this whole thing, because I started, was it 2006 or so? I was still in Lagos there, and she just called me that she wanted to get into sports journalism, because she knew I was already established in sports journalism then. And Ngozi used to be a fantastic footballer in school. Yeah, I recall when my department, anytime we played, she was usually our star. I was the captain of the men's team. She was the captain of our female team, and she was terrific. So I knew she could really do it as a sports journalist. And when she called me that she wanted to get into sports journalism, and I immediately called Frank Ilaboya, our Oga Frank Ilaboya, a former FA chairman of Edo State, former Swan chairman Lagos State. So I called Oga Frank, and I told him, I have this friend, and she'll be a great sports journalist, so she wants to get into this business. Okay, no problem. His office used to be, I don't know whether it is still there, but I used to go and interview him in Djibu way back in 2006, 2007. So I told him and said, okay, let her come over, give her my number, let her call me and everything. And I did, and the next weekend, Ngozi was already joining them on his program, Sportsville, with the other huge big names in sports journalism, and so that's how she got into the business. And I'm really, really happy that she has just grown in leaps and bounds. And when she came here, I'm sure you guys, if you remember the way she spoke, you will understand that there's somebody who's well grounded in this business, and she's one of the people who made the Nigerian Women Football League thick, because she's always reporting it. If I want anything about the Nigerian Women's League, apart from my Shafale, I usually call her, or unfortunately the late Henrietta Okigwe. So I'm really, really happy that Oluchi Tobexchuku has been appointed as the media officer of the Super Falcons, Nigeria's senior women's national team. So appointment was announced today by the NFF Director of Media and Communications, Ademola Olajire. And we have a new media officer also for the Super Eagles. So Tony Ibitoye, my very good friend, whom you've also heard his voice here, we've called him and interviewed him right here on this program. Tony Ibitoye is no longer the media officer. The new media officer of the Super Eagles is Babafemi Raji. He works with Brila FM. Yes, call him the topmost striker. So he is the new media officer of the Nigerian the Super Eagles. He's currently the group manager programs and content in Brila Media Group. He started journalism as a freelancer with NTA in Ile-Ife between 2003 and 2006, while he was studying at the Obafemi Awolowo University Ile-Ife. And so we say congratulations to these two. My colleague, as I said, we were together in Auchi Poli, and now she, just like me, has acquired a master's degree in mass communication, and we are happy for her appointment. So the NFF Media Director, Ademola Olajire, is Tony Ibitoye, and the former media officer of the Super Falcons for the excellent services that they render. And then we wish both of them good fortune in their future endeavors. And he said both Ibitoye and Wednesday, who was the former media officer of the Super Falcons, that they were superb to work with, and they demonstrated excellent people skills and equity, and they were diligent, energetic, knowledgeable, and they wish them the very best in their endeavors. Of course, these jobs are not lifetime appointments. You do for some time.
For 5 years.
Yeah. So
fantastic. Personally, I love Tony, but like you said, it's not a lifetime job. You do it for a while, and I love him when he was there. I had fantastic rapport with him and all that. But I also believe I'm a fan of Raja because I've also listened to him sometime when I entered Lagos. I hope we also continue the good work. The most important thing is I like the fact that NFL is trying to move it around to everybody. You know, recently my friend was also appointed as a media officer. She works with channels. The only lady that presents sports at channels, Cecilia Morega, you know. So once you do things like this, and everybody gets a feel of how to really manage the national team as far as the media department is concerned. I want to say congratulations to those that got an appointment, and a big thank you to those that have left it and they will be on the sideline now trying to encourage these new lads that are there, that this is the way to do it, that's how to do it, this is what you do and all that. So fantastic, one big happy family.
Okay, let's go to something else that will be taking place right here in Edo State. The Board of Trustees of the Stephen Keshi's Football and Vocational Training Center, or BOZUA, they have commenced plans to kickstart the third edition of the Stephen Keshi National Under-17 Football Tournament from the 1st to the 5th of December 2020 in Benin City, Edo State. The annual youth tournament, which follows the hosting of the Stephen Keshi Annual Memorial Lecture, which promises to attract more than 40 youth football teams from across the states of Nigeria to Edo, is put together by the Stephen Keshi Football and Vocational Training Center of BOZUA under the auspices of the Nigerian Players Union, National Association of Nigerian Professional Footballers, to immortalize and preserve the legacies and contributions of late Stephen Keshi, both as a coach and player, to the overall development of football in Africa. The inaugural edition of the tournament was held in Benin City, Edo State in 2018, and it was later expanded to its second hosting in 2019 in Asaba, Delta State, to include two categories, under 17 and under 21. This year's edition, due to the impact of COVID-19 resulting in restrictions of sporting activities, which has just been lifted, has led the organizers to deliberately package the edition to capture only the under 17 category due to time constraints, and details will be communicated as soon as possible. And of course, if you are interested, all the interested clubs, they should contact the chairman organizing subcommittee, our friend Fred Newton, and you can call him on 08063045544. That is 08063045544 or 08053078440. Again, 080530784. Let me take it again. 08053078440. So these are the numbers that you can call Fred on if you want to register in this competition. So registration will be available from the 1st of November. So our youth, this is an opportunity to go and showcase your talent. We know that well, it's not going to favor only Edo State, but we know that one of us, somebody who has done so well for this country, has been player, captain, and coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Austin Sarazo Egbabon is the new technical director of the Nigeria Football Federation. So with competitions like this, and as I've said, with all the facilities that we have now in Edo State, we should be having year-round competitions. There should be competitions almost every 3 months. There should be a competition, and we should be discovering talent and turn Edo State into this huge hub of not just football but all sports. Okay, so we hope that people register for this Stephen Keshi tournament. All right, let's go to Formula One now. The principal of Mercedes, Toto Wolff, he says that he has no concern about Lewis Hamilton resigning to stay with the team next season. Hamilton, we know, he's out of contract at the end of the year, and is yet to start talks with Toto Wolff over a new contract. But Wolff is saying that if an asteroid hits the world, then anything can happen. But at the moment, there is no reason to even think that Lewis Hamilton wouldn't want to be in the quickest car, and of course Mercedes also want him, so it's going to be a perfect match. It's not like Ferrari and Sebastian Vettel, where he wasn't really sure they wanted him, and later he was told they didn't want him, they were not going to offer him a new contract. He knows that Mercedes wants him, and everything is going on smoothly for Lewis Hamilton. I mean, why would you even risk going to another manufacturer? This is not like football, where you say, okay, I want to join another team to see what I can do to give myself a new challenge. it's one league in Formula One. It's just that one competition that everybody participates in. And you know that you've got an advantage. You've got the fastest car. You've got the best team in the world at the moment. So why would anyone want to leave Mercedes? Except, of course, if the remuneration, that is the pay, if it is not enough. But trust Lewis Hamilton, he is a very vocal person, and if he perceives that they are not paying him as well as they are paying Caucasians, for instance, you can be sure that he's going to say something about it. So they will not even try that with Lewis Hamilton.
He's the best driver at the moment, despite the fact that he's out of contract at the end of the year and has not started discussing contract extension. But that doesn't mean he has any reason, to leave them and join another constructor. Yes, we have so many constructors, but the best right now is Mercedes, and the best driver right now is Lewis Hamilton. Even with Mercedes, he could go on to win 8 world championships, and just last weekend he broke the all-time Formula 1 record wins, by winning 32. So everything is going on well right now between the constructors and the driver. But then I think as a company, you just have to prepare for the worst anytime, any day, no matter the good rumors you have with your stars and all that. Anything could happen. Somebody you are paying very well will call you tomorrow and tell you, boss, I'm leaving, I've got another offer. But it will be so surprising to you that this guy, I never thought this guy would be paying him very well. But then life is about movement. But then I don't think Lewis Hamilton will have that thought, and I know that next year it will only take a matter of time before they'll start contract extension talks, and it don't take time for Lewis Hamilton to put back. If he does, he's going to win more with Mercedes. If he does it and he feels like, okay, let me try another constructor, if they can give him the same car like Mercedes, then he is Lewis Hamilton anytime, any day. But then I think right now they are just too good, the constructors and the drivers. So I hope they continue to do this stuff together.
Okay, let's go to athletics now. The Cardiff Half Marathon, it has already been postponed from October this year to March next year. It has been put back again. The next edition of the race will now take place on Sunday, the 3rd of October 2020. Organizers, they had hoped to hold 2 half marathons next year, the postponed event in March, and then another as usual in October. However, they said that rising COVID-19 cases and new lockdown restrictions mean it will not be possible to hold an event like this in March. So the initial decision to move the race from October 2020 to March 2021 had been taken in June. The next 2 races will now be in October 2021 and October 2022.
Well, I think that's the best way to go. I mean, one, really right now, we're not sure when things will really settle, especially in the UK with the second wave that is up and rising right now. I hope between now and April that the dust will be settled, COVID will go the way it came, and the world can return back to normalcy. Seriously, this goes to show that God is everything. You can plan event for the next 25 years, but you don't even know what is going to happen in the next very second. And I hope the world will understand is Almighty who gets to watch over us and determine where we go from one place to another. I think it's the wisest thing to do right now, to be extremely sure that this event you can host it and you do it very well without complications.
Okay. Time for you to join us on the show. Call us on 070-6263-9275 or 090-3939-4427. You can also reach us on 081-2178-9154. Again, 070-6263-9275 or 090-3939-4427. You can also call 081-2178-9154. And if you want to send a text message, send it to 081-851-00884. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
You're
welcome.
Good evening, Angelo. Hey, can you hear me?
and you are just back home, you know, you're doing it.
The most are tomorrow. The most are tomorrow.
I don't understand your this thing, no. So now let's confirm. What time you say Ronaldo no go score more goals? The difference, I think, is it how many goals? Is it 13 goals or 14 or 15 goals between them? That's the really the front. Okay, Danjuma, thank you.
Hello, baby.
Good evening.
My name is I'm calling from the game.
Okay.
I'm Jessica, and this is my first time call.
Okay. Moses, let's welcome. What about it? Chelsea, they are playing Krasnodar in Russia.
They will.
Okay, alright.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. This is Caleb calling from
Alright, welcome. You said me when? I'm sitting at the reception. Assume that anybody knows me. So when you say hello, I will just say hello until you now say something else that I will not say you really wanted to talk to me. I didn't know I would say something to you. Sorry. Thank you. Alright, bye-bye.
Hello, good evening.
Joseph Madina, great to have you. Welcome. Alright. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, my brothers. Good evening.
Barrister. Okay. Ibrahimovic told you that he was Benjamin Button. You didn't understand what he was saying. Yeah. This guy taxi too. Thiago Silva. Stanislav Ivanovic is back in the English Premier League.
Seriously, guys,
they will keep all right. Thank you very much, sir. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Yeah, Chinedu, welcome. Yeah. Why? We announced in the morning that it's going to be taking place in Benin on the 13th of November. Friday, the 13th of November. Well, you didn't listen to us in the morning. Here in Benin City on Friday, the 13th of November. I will play the return leg in Freetown. No, I don't know. Except if you give the wrong number. The one from me, everything went. Everything was.
Even told you. I think you called. We corrected that. Probably you gave us the wrong number.
Except if you sent a wrong number, because there's nothing I can do about that. The number that you, I don't know. Did your own go?
They all left my account.
Mine.
The other one he received. He seems to be the only one.
Yeah.
That I've called to say that he has not received it.
I sent you. What did I do with 5? Was it 5? The one you want? Is it 500 naira, 1,000 naira?
It's either the bank or you gave us the wrong number.
I sent the one for the one that you won during my time. I sent it. Okay, welcome, Charles. Good evening. On Friday the 13th of November. 13th of November. COVID-19 matches are being played behind closed doors. So I don't know whether between now and the 15th whether they will allow some people into the stadium, but from now it's going to be behind closed doors. will not be allowed, but I don't know if
something will happen between now and then. I don't know because
okay, we will give you updates. All right, thank you. Okay, so for now,
it's behind closed doors. It's not even the friendly matches that they play. But I don't know, maybe because Africa, Nigeria in particular, we've not been that hit by COVID. Maybe they may allow, but for now, until we get
any information to the contrary, it's going to be behind closed doors.
Hello?
Good evening, welcome. Okay, please try and call us back. Hello?
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
I think
Great to have you, Festus.
yeah, it's my
All right.
Is it the first time you're getting through to us? This is the first time calling us.
Oh, okay. All right. Welcome.
Okay.
It's pronounced Bai. Eric Bai. I don't know if Eric Bai. That's how they pronounce it. Not Bai. If I were the manager of that's what I can tell you.
But managers, there are things that they see which we do not see. But if I'm a manager, honestly, Eric Bailly will be a regular at Manchester United. But I think he's injury prone, and he's injured at the moment, and he usually gets I think he's an injury prone player, and sometimes he makes mistakes too. But I consider him, I rate him a better defender than any player at Manchester United right now. He's injury prone. I don't know. Players are like that, always injured. Yeah. No.
I don't say that about Ule because he actually is projecting right now Martial and Marcus Rashford. Greenwood is not a white guy, he's black, and they are all playing. What's his name now? The Brazilian. Fred is playing. Pogba is playing. Trust me, if there's a way for him to put the rest on the bench and play Tuanzebe, I think only love Tuanzebe than any of that defender that are.
All right. Okay, no problem. Thank you for calling.
Okay. Let's see if we can take a couple more before we look at the messages. Hello.
Good evening, welcome. All right, Travis, great to have you. As a centre back, he's a left back. So why do you want to play him instead of Maguire?
Except if you stay.
Depends
Alright. One more call. We'll look at the message. Hello. Good evening.
Who is this? What is your name now? I can't be your name.
Yes, what is your name?
Tomorrow, 6:55. 6:55.
6:75. Don't enter.
Hello, Mr. Ibrahim. Good evening. This is Brother Mike.
Brother Mike, great to have you, sir.
What is the position in POS?
English Premier League.
The English Premier League.
Everton are top, followed by Liverpool, but same points. But Everton are top with a better goal difference. Then Aston Villa, they are third, 12 points. Leicester City, fourth, 12 points. Then Tottenham Hotspur, 11. That's the top 5 for now. Then you'll find them for 10th position.
That's much. The English Premier League is now one win could take you from
10 to
bottom of the table to 12. So the point between them is not that much. So that's just so yeah, but they have the same points as Everton. Everton are just difference. Yes.
You're there fifth now, fifth.
Thank you. Let's take the text messages.
Good day, sports crew. It was nice to see Lewis Hamilton taking talking about NSAS and talking about police brutality. God bless him, Williamson. Okay. A good day, guys. Complete communication started. We said that 1984. I cannot remember the exact date. Please Google it. I started with Complete Sport and then moved to starting printing Complete Sport from Mr. Asna. Yes. But the
1984, 1988. I called you.
Good day, my elder brothers of sport. Please, is it because he refused to take a big cut at Arsenal? That's why he's not playing. Please, Mr. Sally, enlighten me on this Omo Equatro. I don't think so. That's not the reason. There are things going on behind the scenes that they don't want to tell us. Think more than what we know. To all Premiership teams, Son has a king, but what can I say rather than Zilantabulos? I beg when I want to know whether they go all fans come. I guess allow fans come to the I don't think they will. Sorry, but I don't think they will. Good evening, the men of sport. I think Manchester United have the hope of winning the EPL. Ibrahim, what do you think? Okay, Ibrahim, do you think those error, back passes to goalkeeper due to the goalkeeper's call for the ball? I feel the call for the ball from the goalkeepers, which people outside of the field may not be hearing, that is leading to those errors.
No. These days, without fans in the stadium, you usually hear those calls, and you don't. Sometimes when the situation is difficult, you hear somebody screaming at another person to leave the ball, and he comes to kick the ball out. But even if your goalkeeper calls for the ball, I think you as an outfield player should be really conscious of your surroundings. You don't just make a back pass that will put you under pressure.
Alright, and good evening, sportsmen. I hear people on Twitter saying Kane is better than Lewandowski because he plays in EPL. If all of you guys had to choose, who would be your preferred choice? Man from Sapler.
Robert Lewandowski every day of the week.
Anytime of the day. Good evening, Sir Ogao. Please, can you guys talked about the movie performance on Sunday. It was totally childish.
Which performance?
Iwobi.
Alex Iwobi?
Yeah.
The team generally did not play well, so I don't think it's fair to single out a Nigerian to say his performance was childish. What was the entire team that they didn't play too well, and they even got red carded. If he had been the one that got that red card, would you say he was silly to do that? Because even the manager of the club was not pleased at the red card, and he thought it wasn't red. But when I saw the replay, you heard it. He was left his leg on the trailing foot of the other player, so he could have easily broken his leg.
Good evening, okay, Brian. I guess Simi Ajayi is the first Nigerian international in the EPL to captain an English club, Kashi from PZ.
No. Kanu Nwankwo captain West Bromwich Albion.
Exactly.
And I'm sure. Have I seen Mikel captain Chelsea?
Okocha
Not
Okocha
even captain Bolton, but maybe if you're talking of those that what's his name? Is it a substantive captain? Was it named captain or was it just captain? The guy is talking about
Simi
Ajayi.
No, he was just named captain for the game last.
For the game, yeah. So if you are talking of those who were named captains of the club, Austin J.J. Okocha was captain of Bolton for many years. Kanu Nwankwo was captain of West Bromwich Albion. Yeah, so definitely not a semi.
This one is complete. It was apart from Yekini, no other Super Eagles striker who has worn the jersey number 9 has found the back of the net in the FIFA World Cup tournament. Bartholomew Ogbeshi in Korea, Buffett Martins in South Africa 2010, Manuel Milike in Brazil, Igalo, Simi, Victor, okay, is this Simon? Okay, I'm Simon, right? It's easy to go to work with my brother number 9.
Why do people even think about all that? Are you saying Nigerians have been scoring at the World Cup? So why would she be bothered? But me, I didn't even think about it.
I don't really know what you guys saw in Aves before Chelsea signed him. You guys had him a lot in the studio. So far, so good. It seems like we've been scammed. Also, I feel like Rush will do better than there's a old individual area of his tactics, someone to drive forward the ball. What do you think?
Well, if you've listened to all the analysis, look, because somebody is not into you, he's not performing very well at the moment in the English Premier League, which every player that we talk about, that this guy is good and whatever, we still know that the English Premier League is a notoriously difficult place to come to. Okay, look at Eden Hazard, for instance. Would you say he wasn't the best player in England when he was there? No, he's got to Real Madrid. Will Real Madrid players, fans say he's a scam just because he has not been able to hit his top 4. Kai Havertz is a generational talent. Everybody who knows football will tell you how good the young man is. And we also said, look, the English Premier League is a difficult place to come to. And he's beginning to find that out. But even then, he scored. I would say he's not performed so well. When some players came to England, they struggled. It took them a very long time to even score, even those that were strikers. It took them a long time to score in the English Premier League. But he has already scored in the English Premier League. He's already provided assists. He's already done some things. One thing I've seen, the one that is lacking in his game, I think he needs to back up a bit. Yeah. Because every little touch, he goes down. So I think he needs to get stronger. He needs to be tougher. He's a German for crying out loud. So he should really work on that aspect of the game, how to really hold on to the ball.
Vela was scoring left, right, center.
Vela was really in the game. It is finding it a bit difficult. But look, this is just 6 games into the English Premier League season. So just hold on. These guys will come good.
Alright, I have more. Good evening, Sports Pro. How Lukaku is performing in Italy and fade in England? Is it that some coaches are not utilizing some players?
So now what will you say?
We say Lukaku fade in England. He did very well with Everton.
With Everton playing with you know, so he proved himself
He couldn't play with
England.
Chelsea and the
And those clubs, there were some matches that he would say, okay, he did well. Maybe they weren't very confident about him and that. But look at him now, doing well and scoring in Italy and doing great stuff. Will you now say in England they didn't know how to use Romelu Lukaku? So sometimes these things happen. All right, we should move on, but I'm sorry, it is time for us to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. on a fresh edition of Sports Fiesta. I'm Saliu Ibrahim, Comedy Sports Ibrahim. I've been doing this with Sanofe Francis, the Sports Berlusconi, and Ego Sagbekam, the Sports Maestro. KU News Break is up at 5 p.m. Please stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.
Everybody wants to know more of this and more of that. What is happening around the globe? Me, myself, I want to know. Search no more, 'cause I got good news for you. The best station is knocking on your door. Just sit back and relax, babe. Just sit back and relax. 'Cause all you have to do is tune into 92.7 KUFM. Tune into
92.7 KUFM. 92.7 KUFM News.
Concise, precise, balanced, unbiased.
We are live from Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM Newsbreak.
Good evening and welcome to Newsbreak on 92.7 KUFM Benin City. First, the headlines. Senate to regulate internship and outsource in tertiary hospitals. Hoodlums invade NYSC camp in Abuja. Supreme Court strikes out Bielsa suit against Rivers on Soko oil field. And on entertainment, Desmond Elliott reacts after being dragged for allegedly supporting an anti-social media bill. Details of these and more after this break. I am Charles Oporum. Now the news in detail. The Senate Committee on Interior on Tuesday received the budgets of the Federal Fire Service and the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps for 2021, but declined to subject them to any tough questions for the moment. This is to allow them to attend to the current NSAR security challenges in parts of the country. The Senate panel decision to excuse the two security agencies followed a motion by Senator George Sekibo, who said there should be no need to keep any of the security agencies at the National Assembly for too long at this time when their attentions are required on the streets. The Senate committee, chaired by Senator Kashim Shettima, accepted the prayer and granted the security agencies the leave. Speaking in an interview with journalists, Shettima confirmed the receipt of the budget for the 2021 fiscal year for the security outfit. The Senate has asked the Committee of Chief Medical Directors to come forward with a policy proposal that will enable it to formulate appropriate legislation that will streamline the condition of service for temporary professional staff and those on outsource in Nigeria's tertiary hospitals. The Senate, through its Committee on Health, gave the directive when the chairman of the Committee of Chief Medical Directors appeared before it to defend the budget for 2021. Speaking at the meeting, the chairman of the Senate panel, Yahaya Oloriegbe, said the policy proposal will be useful for the purpose of appropriation. He said such laws will also help to eliminate situations where students graduate but can't find a place for housemanship. In response, the chairman of the Committee of Chief Medical Directors, Jaf Momo, welcomed the need for such laws. The Senate panel gave the Committee of CMDs 6 weeks to submit the proposal for it to work on. Scores of armed hoodlums on Tuesday invaded the National Youth Service Corps orientation camp in the Kubwa area of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, carting away mattresses, utensils, electronics and other items. The development came as Kuje Town, headquarters of the Kuje Area Council in Abuja, was also thrown into pandemonium as hoodlums armed with sticks and knives blocked roads and patrolled the streets in search of any warehouse housing the COVID-19 palliatives. The warehouse at the NYSC camp is said to be empty, as the hoodlums also attacked some residents of the camp as well as shops adjacent to the camp. Meanwhile, in Gwagwalada, hoodlums also broke into the premises of the zonal headquarters of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, beating up the security men on duty and carting away valuables, including air conditioning units. While soldiers and the detachment of the Nigerian police struggled to ward off the invaders, the Nigerian Air Force and the Air Wing of the Nigerian Police embarked on air patrol with helicopters hovering around the scene. The National Youth Service Corps Scheme, NYSC, has directed its state coordinators to liaise with security agencies in their respective states to beef up security presence to ward off potential attacks on the camps by hoodlums who might be invading them in search of hidden COVID-19 palliatives. The Katsina State Coordinator of NYSC, Yahaya Ahijo, told newsmen in his office on Tuesday that the measure has become necessary in view of the growing attacks on NYSC orientation camps already recorded in FTT, Cross River and Adamawa states. Meanwhile, the camp has stepped up preparations for its reopening for orientation activities by November 10th, with a visit by NCDC officials to clarify or certify its level of compliance with COVID-19 protocols. The news continues right after this break. Stay with us, please.
At split seconds, there is a lot happening around us, but we can't be everywhere all the time. We've got work, families, and chores to cater to, and most importantly, time to rest. And that's why having a reliable partner like KUFM News is important. Sleeping? We don't. We work round the clock, bringing you stories as they break. From Nigeria and across the world, we would stop at nothing to keep you informed, because KUFM News is all about you and stories that affect you. Politics, business, human interests, sports, entertainment, just name it. We've got you covered. KUFM News. Timely, precise, spot on.
Welcome back. The Supreme Court has struck out a suit against Rivers State filed by the Bayelsa State government over the disputed Soko oil field. The court said Bayelsa State was liable to abuse of court processes by asking it to make judicial pronouncements on a matter that the Court of Appeal had yet to adjudicate on. Bayelsa State approached the Supreme Court after the Federal High Court in Abuja ordered it to refund the 13% derivation it had received over the years from the disputed Soko oil field to Rivers State. The Special Assistant Media to Rivers Governor, Kelvin Ibidi, in a statement said at the resumed hearing of the matter on Tuesday, Justice Nguta, who led a panel of 7 justices, wondered why Bayelsa State decided to file a suit at the Apex Court, bypassing the Court of Appeal. Nguta observed that Bayelsa jumped the gun, insisting that the Apex Court could not make pronouncement on a judgment that was given by a federal high court when the appellate court had not entertained the matter. He explained the Supreme Court lacks the jurisdiction to make orders on the matter directly coming from the High Court and asked to take its grievances to the Court of Appeal. The Bayelsa State government, through its lawyer, Kemsode Wodu, applied for a formal withdrawal of the suit, and it was struck out by the Supreme Court. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello on Tuesday said the state government rejected 1.1 billion naira support fund from the World Bank because of his belief that COVID-19 is a glorified malaria. The governor also described the World Bank's Memorandum of Understanding for the fund as a one-sided agreement. However, he admitted that the state government received 1 billion naira from the federal government to tackle the effects of COVID-19 in his state. It is said that the World Bank approved $114.28 million to help Nigeria boost its capacity for COVID-19 response. The fund is expected to be distributed across the 36 states, and the FCT has grants to support efforts aimed at containing the spread of the virus in the country. Top officials of the Igando Ikotun Local Council Development Area, or LCDA, have visited the various locations vandalized by hoodlums who hijacked the peaceful End SARS protest in the area of on-the-spot assessment. Orenike Williams, the executive chairman and secretary, Comrade Ayinde Lasisi, led the executives on the inspection. According to a statement signed by Bukola Fadolamu, the head of public affairs unit of the council, on Tuesday, the Igando Ikotun LCDA team visited many shops, business malls, the council's primary health center, police station, church, fire station, among others, vandalized in Ikotun area of the council. Williams sympathized with owners of the vandalized property after a thorough assessment of the losses. She urged them to compile their losses and send to her office for possible assistance from the state government. The council boss appealed for peace, assuring the residents of adequate security across the LCDA. Places visited by Igando Ikotun LCDA include the vandalized Ikotun Police Station, Ikotun Primary Health Center, Twins Faja Supermarkets, Slots, Food City Eatery, amongst others, and all the looted shops opposite the council secretariat. The Catholic Archdiocese of Lagos has condemned the hijacking of the peaceful protests across the country, saying that those who have brought in ethnic and religious sentiments are only aiming to derail the march to a new Nigeria. In a statement on Tuesday, the Archbishop of Lagos, Alfred Adewale Martins, condemned the fact that the protests, which started off peacefully, have degenerated into uncontrollable violence across the country and multiple divisions. The Archbishop therefore called on the young people not to allow the use of the same old tactics of political entrepreneurs to cause division among them and make them lose focus. He urged them to be wise in their discernment of messages that employ ethnicity or religion in a way that excludes rather than binds people together. According to the Archbishop, the consequences of allowing such narratives to fly are too grave and the price to pay are too high, and it is in the best interest of everyone to embrace harmony and peaceful coexistence so that all may live peaceably and comfortably wherever they choose to live in the country. Coming up in a moment on our entertainment news, Desmond Elliott reacts after being dragged for allegedly supporting an anti-social media bill. Stay with us, please. You're still on the news break on 92.7 KUFM Benin City, and over now to entertainment, where Nollywood actor cum politician Desmond Elliott has reacted after he was dragged on social media by some Nigerians who alleged he is supporting an anti-social media bill in the Lagos State House of Assembly on October 26th. It is suggested that the Lagos State House of Assembly was allegedly working on a bill to regulate and control speech on social media. The bill is aimed at enabling Lagos State to easily arrest youths who would continue tweeting about the Lekki Tollgate incident after it might have been passed and enacted. Their grievances are hinged on their belief that Elliott should be on the side of the youth, in that he is also a youth. However, contrary to the above claims, Elliott has said the Lagos State House of Assembly has no bill to that effect. Elliott also noted that the only thing he said about social media was that celebrities, motivational speakers, and all forms of social media influencers should desist from hate narrative over the Lekki Tollgate incident of October 20th. And finally, on entertainment, the latest album of American singer Taylor Swift, Folklore, has returned to #1 in America, becoming the first record to sell more than 1 million copies in 2020. The star's low-key 8th album was recorded during the pandemic lockdown and released as a surprise for fans in August. The best-reviewed album of her career is widely expected to pick up multiple Grammy nominations next month. According to Billboard, Folklore sold 57,000 copies in the United States last week, bringing its total to 1.038 million. Swift's previous album, Lover, was also the only record to sell 1 million copies in the US in 2019. Folklore is the star's 9th album to reach that milestone, with all 8 of her studio albums, along with her Christmas release, the Taylor Swift Holiday Collection, each selling more than 1 million. And that's it on entertainment, and with that entertainment story, we come to the end of our package this evening. But before we leave, a quick recap of the headlines. In this bulletin, we told you that the Senate is to regulate internship and outsourcing in tertiary hospitals. Hoodlums invade NYC camp in Abuja, and the Supreme Court has struck out Bielsa's suit against Rivers and the Soko oil field. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to do your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us from anywhere in the world by visiting our website at www.kufm.net, or you can download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We are also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on radiogarden.com. KUFM Newsbreak was produced by Blessing Asekome. I'm Charles Opperum saying thanks for listening and good evening.
92.7 KUFM News. Concise, precise, balanced, unbiased.
We are live from Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM Newsbreak.
Wireless NG provides fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service to homes and businesses. We are situated at number 5 Ramaya Kennedy Street, off Pizza Sackler Road, Benin City, and our marketing office is at 70 Lowy Complex, Airport Road, Benin City. Our services are currently available in Benin and Lagos. You can reach us on our mobile 707-367-30125 or 080-788-79960. Or on our website www.wirelessng.com. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
Planning to study in the UK in January 2021, delegates from Aston University in Birmingham will be in Benin City on Wednesday, 28th October at Protea Hotel, 4 Central Road off Sapele Road, GRA, between 12 noon to 4 p.m. Aston University is ranked in the top 30 in the UK, and between £3,000 and £8,000 scholarship is available for January 2021 intake. Meet us for study options in business and management, IT, engineering, international relations, and more. Bring your academic documents for assessment. For more information, please call 0813-609-1160 or visit www.aston.ac.uk.
See for yourself, oh. This not be the one you go take on the ear here, oh. You must take your eyes see so that you self go enjoy what the other people they enjoy. Uji Technica, the generator headquarters where they make everybody enjoy generators of all sizes and models for affordable price. Whether not the small one for barber shop or having a big Perkins generator for factory and big building. Uji Technica, the place for generators, spare parts, grinding machine, pepper mill, and others. Mention the name and size of generator where you want. Background, Uji Technica get them. For the kind of money where they your pocket. Background, Uji Technica get them. Go take your eyes see for the generator headquarters. Uji Technica, 7981 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and all other Uji Technical branches. Uji Technica, affordable products for everybody jollification.
All the programs on KU 92.7 are now open for sponsorship and advert placements. For sponsorship and advert placements, call now for inquiries 070-380-50243 or 080-8877-3644 or visit KUFM Marketing Office located at the top floor of the Enterprise Foundation Building, number 62, Ihama Road, Benin City, Edo State. 92.7 KUFM is your business growth partner.
dancing, but we dancing, now we romancing, na. You know you're making money, 2 step for me, and she got her own door, and she know how to get low. If you feeling me, then we up, you raise a toast. Everybody knows, yeah, she go wine for the money, oh. Got me feeling like a million, cause I just got paid today. Oh, the bando, fresh out the bando. Got me feeling like a million, cause I just got paid today, yeah. Oh, I spend that money on you.
He said he like the way I wind my waist. So my baby he wired on me late today. I be fine girl, I know I'm so fine. Baby, wire me late today. Drink up, yeah, then link up, yeah. I ain't even down with you, baby, and you're in love, yeah. I'm on the do, go, keep back the egg, demo. I'm on the do, go, keep back the egg.
Your love got me feeling like a million, cause I just got paid today. Oh, the bando, fresh out the bando. Got me feeling like a million, cause I just got paid today, yeah. Oh, I spend that money on you.
By BP. You get this, man.
Some they look, some they walk, some they talk, some they shop, some they live on the roof, while some sleep on the ground. Some they walk all the walk, while some shop till belly full for ground. They walk, baboon, they shop, plenty, and move on jungle. When lion, they talk, tortoise, shut up, plenty, they move for jungle. Some they drop, some they count, some they crawl, some they bounce, some they live on the roof, while some sleep on the ground. Some they think, some they fast, as them chop our country go down. They walk, baboon, they shop, plenty, and move on jungle. When tiger they come, lizard go run, levels different for jungle. Jungle, concrete jungle, my country jungle, lion dead there, jungle, cheetah stay there, jungle, and the cheetah where jungle, hyena dead there, jungle.